It's been a while. That was pretty cool. You saw that over my head? Let's see if I can get it right. Welcome to Center of Light. It's been a while. I had to get away for the weekend. I had to get away for the weekend. And I got away for the weekend. Spending with my young man, Eden Sky, beautiful son. Hello, every one of you sexy human creatures. Kelly on YouTube. Carmen Shasha. Let's see who's here. Kelly Bauman. Many people are hiding away in the background. So hello, everyone. I do want to post. Read this definition. Very, very important. If Center of Light in 10 years has helped you shift in any way, please feel free to donate to this cause so we can have a greater effect. I will continue to broadcast regardless. Homecoming, Crossing the Bridge to the Soul. To my knowledge, it went bestseller. It's number 6 in the UK. It's an up and down numbers game. Learning some new technology, making some adjustments. Why not? Give me one moment. I get to guinea pig experiment on with you. So Homecoming, Crossing the Bridge to the Soul is now available on Amazon. I will post that link soon. Amazon.com, Homecoming, Crossing the Bridge to the Soul, Keith Anthony Blanchard. For those, as I mentioned earlier, you know who you are. You know by your level of, I'm making adjustments. You know by your level of participation in your sharings and your postings. I have a workshop, experiential workshop coming. How is the music voice balance? Is it okay? Let me know. Sometimes I push the music a little hard, which is cool. I love music just like you. So very soon, Homecoming, Crossing the Bridge to the Soul workshop is coming for those who have participated and you know who you are. I had to draw the line, so to speak. But for those who are coming to this presentation as a virgin, right? Or those who come to these presentations and don't respond, if you're interested, anyone who is interested in Homecoming, Crossing the Bridge to the Soul experiential workshop, you can put it in this form. Keith, I'm interested in the course. That's all you have to say. Or you can send me an inbox message. I'll give you all the deets. Tonight is Center of Light Hero. Return to Zero. You ever heard that song? Saved by Zero. That's where we're going. We're going into nothing. It's important. It's so vital for the time we're living in. We're living in a time of no time. Put that on your sandwich. October is coming. All right, Keith, well, October's coming. It's fall, Halloween. It will definitely be Halloween. Will you have your mask on for Halloween? Early November, the earliest of November. The world, as we know it, has not only already changed, it has died. Come October, you will see it catching its last breath. Come November 4th, a new world will be born. Actually, a new you will be born. See where I'm going? It's not about politics, it's about reality. Though we may talk about politics here and there, it's not about the politics. It's only to accentuate, accent, graduate to a greater understanding. Sometimes erroneous understanding is, in fact, it's not good at all. Because some things that we stand under will crush us when they fall. So how do I know that I have the truth? I don't know that per se in here. It's an in here kind of thing. That in here kind of thing is intuition. Intuition. I don't pay a tuition. I don't pay for anything. We don't pay for anything. provided we are truly enrolled with the new program. Hello, Neo. And what is that new program, Keith? It's called You. You are the new program. You've always been the program. There is no more time. We're in the time of no time. Center of Light Hero. Return to zero. Back to zero. I should have called it Saved by Zero. Hello, Vicky. Hello, Melinda. So again, for those who have been selected, you know who you are. I did send you a personal invite to the new page that no one has access but you. For those who want to be a part of the new You program. Let me know, Keith, I'm interested in the workshop, and I will contact you and I'll give you the deets. It's very affordable. In fact, the word affordable is the only word possible for this level of pushing. I am going to push. If you sign up for this course, not only will it be an inner course, but we will have intercourse. We're going to exchange some very intimate ideas, and I'm going to push you into spiritual porn, if you will. That way the new you can be born. You're being born already. Maybe there's some labor pangs. You see where I'm going? So tonight is Center of Light Hero. Back to zero. What is the definition of hero? A person, this is the definition, hero. A person, you, who is admired. Well, Keith, I'm not so sure I want to be admired. Yes, you do. You want to be admired. You were born on this earth, and no matter how much enlightenment you have, until you're done with the whole charade or charade, depending on where you're from, here it comes. You want to be admired. It's part of your nobility. Center of Light Hero. Definition of hero. A person who is admired or idolized for courage, outstanding achievements, or noble qualities. What is nobility? We understand the word, but what is its definition? The definition of nobility is to be better than I was yesterday, basically. So the workshop is for all of us to become better every day. Center of Light Hero. Back to zero. Hello, Sue. Tonight is going to be talking about what we call politics, but it is not about the politics. This is really going to bite you in the boo-boo. Maybe not. I hope it doesn't. And if it doesn't, good for you. If you read the Bible and believe anything other than love, you've taken it in incorrectly. If you read the Bhagavad Gita and have taken it in and read it anything other than unconditional love, acceptance, allowance, and appreciation of other people, you read it incorrectly, or you read the wrong verses, the ones that were written by man, tainted, filtered by their own opinions. If you read the Quran or the Torah and believe anything other than the love that was intended it or these love letters to be, you have read it erroneously, or at least interpreted it incorrectly. A hero, a deity, an avatar, an awakened person is a person who is a hero. A hero is admired and or idolized for courage, outstanding achievements, or noble qualities. Jesus is a hero. Einstein is a hero. Tesla is a hero. Everything you have ever done that you have been idolized for your courage or admired for your outstanding achievements makes you noble and a hero. You cannot separate greatness from greatness. You can never do it. Try it. For those who are interested in my new release, I said I was going to post it. Here we go. Takes you directly to Amazon to where you can purchase Homecoming Crossing the Bridge to the Soul. It's about lovingly, violently, lovingly, whatever it takes, my lovelies, to push you into the current. The current is a currency, but it requires one to see the current for it to ever have any value. And when you see that, you appreciate. Your value appreciates, and your appreciating of that which is valuable, which is what Homecoming Crossing the Bridge to the Soul workshop is about. It's about you. There is nothing else. October is coming. Well, good. I'm excited about Halloween. Well, this will probably be, to the hilt, the most exciting Halloween you've ever had in your life. Now, I'm not going to lead you into the rabbit hole of believing that things are going to get bad. Things are going to get rock and roll, moving, or you grooving in the spirit. That's the heartbeat you want to follow, like the one you're listening to. Listen. It's infinite. It drones on and on and on, calling all of us simply homeward. Feel that? There's no way you can't. So you're not dead yet, nor will you ever die, nor were you ever born. The light doesn't live in you. You are the light. You were never created because you are infinite. You see? Do you see the current that's moving? It requires you to see the current so you can insert yourself further into the moving river. Sometimes we like to put our pinky toe in the water just to test it out, see how it feels. When you submerge yourself, your life gets very beautiful really quick. I want to send my love and my prayers and my energy from any and all energy that comes from this presentation, from now and into the future, to the people in California experiencing their life turned upside down by fire. But it has been predicted many times through many prophecies. The world will burn. Even though there's karma involved, our compassion yearns inside of us and says, my beloved brother or sister, whatever you have done, it's forgiven. We wish you love, courage, blessings, illumination, expansion, and being reset. Reset yourself. It's all about purification. November 4th is coming shortly. Prepare yourself. Well, Keith, I'm pretty solid. Check yourself. So what I want you to experience, at least tonight, even for a glimpse, for a moment, that you can expand as a possibility for yourself from now until forever. But come November 4th is what you think is going to happen probably won't. What you never thought of likely will. Still, it's going to require all of us to hold on tight, but yet very loosely. You heard the song? Hold on loosely, but don't let go. If you cling too tightly, you're gonna lose control. Give me something to believe in. Whole lot of space to breathe in. What a perfect description. That's the point. It's not supposed to happen like you think, because it creates expansion. To be in the mansion of your divine parent. It's coming. It's not doom and gloom. It's bloom and loom. Do you see? If you're living in Democrat and or Republican, doesn't mean that you can not live in that way. How far are you living in it? See, because it's not about Democrat nor Republican, or is it? Because no matter what, guess what? You're right. But I'm offering the third or another possibility, which includes your inclusion of what you think you are included in and included in only. So it's not about the left or the right, the dark or the light, the day or the night. What is you? Who are you in between these two polarities, these two opposites? This is very important, integral stuff for you to expand beyond the fluff, because you finally said, I had enough. And it's not tough to do. You have to just find the you that is centered, not the one that, stop living out of the one that is splintered. It's coming. What's coming? You are coming. Are you orgasming yet? Because it's coming. You're going to have to spiritually touch yourself and find the new you that comes when you explode. It's coming. What you thought is coming probably isn't. What you never thought likely is. Do you understand? The world is about to get really, really noisy. If you lend an ear to it beyond, what was that? It will catch you. It will pull you in. Because whatever pulls you in, it will seem so important to you that you allow yourself to be pulled in. It got you. Well, Keith, you don't understand. You're right, I don't understand. And I wouldn't understand expect you to understand how it would be for me if I had found myself in such a quandary. Either way. See, this is not about events that are coming to put you in check. It's about you being put in check about the events that are coming. Total different experience. Homecoming, Crossing the Bridge to the Soul experiential workshop. For those who have been sharing this beautiful work of love of mine, play of mine, you know who you are. You've been invited already. Let your presence be known in the workshop forum. Hey, Keith, I am here. And those who are interested in this workshop, I'm going to push. I am going to push harder than I've ever pushed. That's why you come to me. To push you in the moving river. That you yourself are a lover and a giver of yourself. You give yourself away completely. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Keith, I'm interested. Post it in here or send me an inbox. Keith, I'm interested in the experiential workshop. I'll give you the deets. Good to see you. Let's see who is here. Robert Harrison, bro. Robert, I have not been avoiding you, but I have. Not avoiding you. I've been busy. And you deserve my utmost attention, which you do get. I've been that busy. And I'm waiting on the right sentiment to fall into my experience, bro. Because you said you already have the book, so I'm not trying to hurry. I want to make it the right words or the right lack of words. Robert says, who paid for your singing lessons? They need their money back. Well, I totally agree. Carmen Shasha says, yes, it does get better. It gets infinitely better. Everyone my intuition says come November 4th, a new egg is going to be cracked open. I think we're all hoping. What is going to come down the media mainstream? We all know the media is about spinning stories, complete lies, not posting the things that are beautifully positive. We all get that. So now that we see that and understand that, instead of harping on that, because that could be a harping, put it over there. All that, and you put it over there. What I want to offer, and I'm asking you to investigate and intuit, is come November 5th, new things are going to come out that will make your head spin around like the movie The Exorcist. And you will think it's demonic that the media is still lying to you. I get it. Use your discernment. Because the media, after, may take a few weeks, a month, when the exchange of hands happens, they're going to be bringing forth people who are incarcerated at Guantanamo Bay. People you have admired and or loved all of your life. Celebrities, politicians. Some of them are going to be announced to be on trial, waiting their turn. Some will be pointed out to let you know they will be executed. Those very people that you and I all have loved and appreciated their cinematic work, their political work, artistic work, will be known to you that they have been executed by lethal injection. Some politicians by execution, firing squad, being shot in the back of the head. Wow, Keith, this is so powerful. Are you serious that you're bringing this forth? This is not about dark. This is about the love, and the light has won. This is not about the execution of people or taking things lightly, but it's about taking them to a level of being the light. Because you can bet on lower vibrational realities, they are still alive. So no one has ever really died here. This is the way the things are going to play out to show you the cards that have been divinely laid and played that no one knows about right now. I hope I'm wrong. What will you do when you learn of humans being hunted for sport like wild game? What will you do with that? I've already processed it. It's a fact. It's real. All these things are real. So what do you do with that? And if they're not real, then whatever you learned and influenced and practiced for yourself, you've lost nothing but gained a greater perspective that I was simply incorrect. Open yourself up. It's coming. It's not doom and gloom. It's bloom and loom. The beautiful possibility only happens when the old aspect of ourself completely dies. So you see, we're not only living in a linear timeline where things are just changing and changing and changing, and because people are making choices. Watch the series called The Twilight Zone. This is what's happening. Strangely, cosmic possibilities or packets of light and non-light are popping open. This is what it requires to be in the kingdom, crossing the River Jordan. All ideas have to go away, even the ideas you have about yourself. Well, Keith, what about those beautiful ideas? Maybe they're not enough. You are enough, but maybe the ideas that move through the clouds that move through the mind that is the river, taker or giver that you may be, simply do you see? It's about center of light, becoming the hero, back to zero, absolute nothing. Not literally nothing, no thing. It's called the heart, the sacred heart, the Stargate. Don't be late. Here we go.
There's a world apart from man and fear. There might be a better way to appear. There's a time to trust and a time to love and a time to know what you are. So let the love of God on you. It's always been that way. It's time to celebrate what you are. Perfect in every way. So it's up to you, a choice to make, to promise yourself you'll celebrate. There's a time to trust and a time to love and a time to know who you are. So let the love of God on you. It's always been that way. It's time to celebrate who you are. Perfect in every perfect in every way. So it's up to you, a plan to make, to promise yourself you'll celebrate. There's a time to love and a time to trust and a time to know you are loved. Time to know you are loved. So let the love of God on you. It's always been that way. It's time to celebrate what you are. It's time to celebrate who you are. It's time to celebrate that you are.
Welcome back to Center of Light. Good to see you. I want to share with you something that I want to help you see something. The place I'm always visiting is the zero. Welcome to Center of Light Hero. You are the hero. What is a hero? The definition of hero. I want to read you the definition of hero. You deserve to understand fully what it is. What is the definition of hero? Tonight is Center of Light Hero, back to zero. A person who is admired or idealized for courage, outstanding achievements, or noble qualities. What I want to share with you in hope that you see, and I mean really see. I don't mean see, I mean see. To where there's no more warring, no more fighting, and absolutely no more bickering with your internal self. Because everything you're upset with out here is an internal bickering. let me share with you how the world has not only died, but yet simultaneously the new world has been born. I don't listen to COVID-19 nonsense. I'm not devaluing, trivializing, or not degrading, what's the word I'm looking for? Devaluing, whatever, people's sacred experience, that there's something out there killing people. Confidence, inner strength, confidence is immunity, inner strength. But I'm done with the COVID nonsense and the lies and the bullshit and the hiding behind and the manipulation. That world does not entertain me or interest me at all. So I'm living closer to the destination of being in the garden. That's one world. And there are 7 billion of us plus. But the group that I live in, there's many of us in one group. And then we have those who are still concerned about the nonsense. The world has split, and you are living in the sense or more closer to it, and others are living in the nonsense. It doesn't mean their reality and their experience is not real as yours is. They're just living in a certain vibration that says this is your reality. So the world truly has split into two, actually into infinity. But let's use the human way of understanding into two. Those who are still in the old world, I don't know who said it, I just saw it in passing, said some of the riffraff are still going to do what they do. They don't do that in my world. So I'm not interested in the riffraff or the nonsense. So the worlds are dividing, and you have to choose your siding. Your siding, which side you're going to be in, your siding, how you see. Center of light, hero. Back to zero. Saved by zero. If you are reading if you have read the Bible and or still and believe that anything other than love, you have read it incorrectly. If you're reading the Bhagavad Gita and reading anything other than love, you have read it incorrectly. Torah or the Quran, so forth and so on. Someone asked a question. I want to get to it. I want to see who it is. I want to acknowledge him. I think it's Kelly Bauman. She says, she has a question. When I talked about religion and all this stuff falling and the word falling, I'm assuming, she asked the question, will it include some church organizations that have hid rapists and hurt children? Again, I'm human and I understand. It does exist in my purview or world, because the outside world is a reflection of where we all are. So in that regard, yes. But does it live in it's got my attention experience? No, it doesn't. Sounds like I have no compassion. Yes, I do. Infinitely. I'm so compassionate towards myself. I'm not going to suffer, self-induce myself with something that I know that there's a vibration that exists beyond what other people are dwelling in. The last church to be standing that's going to hold on to the higher vibrations will be the Catholic Church. Strangely, not because of the perversion, but because of the inversion of what it is. Because you see, the Catholic Church, or go to Mass. Even if you're not Catholic, just go to a Mass, a Catholic Mass. Don't worry about the dogma. Don't even listen to the priest. Just be a part of the church. It represents the old world, old meaning the new world that is now being birthed, which is ancient. The stained glass windows alone should capture your heart. And the Catholicism is the most participatory religious celebration. You're involved. You stand, you kneel, you sing, you pray. The Catholic Church is the pillar. Catholic means universe, means one. Look it up. Do the research. But in the regard of Catholicism and the dogmatic stuff and the perversion That's already dead. Well, if it's already dead, Keith, how come do I keep seeing in the mainstream? Well, that's the question. What is your mainstream? What do you have in your stream consciously, mainly? Do you see? The world has split. People are still dying, and people are beginning to truly live. Let me read you some. Hello, Joe Schruger. It's been a while, brother. Hope you're well. Melinda, good night to you, dear. Robert said he is ready for the fire. He's a stick of wood. He's ready for the fire. So, from Homecoming, Crossing the Bridge to the Soul, if you have not read this 30 Years of My Life play, get in there right now, sometime today, and order this bestseller. Robert says, Yanava, I have you in my heart always. My God, I love you, bro. You are a very generous man. I know what I'm going to write and send off to you tomorrow, sir, in your book. Thank you. Our book. I can say it's my book, but actually you bought it, so it's your book. So actually it's our book. And there's our relationship, friend. Blessings. So I'm going to read you an excerpt from Homecoming, Crossing the Bridge to the Soul. My new workshop that's going to be coming soon. Homecoming, Crossing the Bridge to the Soul. If you're not finding your fire, I'm your guide. I will push you lovingly, violently, lovingly into the moving river so you can catch your breath at last, finally, when you always felt like you were drowning. Because you're already in a river. You're already in a current. So it requires to stop being the rock that bucks the current, that creates rapids and turmoil and trouble, and simply allow yourself to be in a flow. It's not about Democrat, and it's not about Republican, and it's not about this or that, even though that may be what you call yourself or what you most identify with. Once you vote, get out of the noise. Because when you vote, you've casted your vote. This is how I think, this is what I feel, this is my insertion. Now it's done. So no matter what you choose to do from that point, there's nothing you can do. But you can do oodles, infinite amounts. I vote every day. I'm 56 and almost 57 years old. I have never voted. Well, Keith, how do you expect to create change if you don't vote? I'm sitting here in this chair, regardless, every other night, voting for the highest official as an ambassador for the office of the Christ to say, my Lord, be it Swamiji, be it Jesus, be it Buddha, be it my great-grandmother, or anything that is beautiful to me, that means anything at all. I vote every day in every possible way. That's voting. That's true inserting and playing the game of life correctly. Because now there's an opportunity for ballot follow-up. Don't follow up and believe that your ballot in this way actually counts. This is a double entendre. This is all rigged because those people in that position think that you actually count. Meaning that you count, meaning you're worthy of something because you count to all of us. Or that you count because you're going to start counting cards. Counting cards, that's gambling. Open your eyes and see. From Homecoming, Crossing the Bridge to the Soul. Spirit says, now to true faith. I don't mean blind faith, true faith. When you achieve, thank you, Robert, again, absolute clarity, you will have true faith. And along with it will come all the power, all the Yah, all the John, all the Yah, all the power you need to manifest an ideal life. Faith, clarity, and power. That's a trinity. Three facets of my loom of life, God's loom of life, working together to weave all of creation. These three cannot be separated lest they cease to be. Their immutable threads spin a tapestry of conscious awareness that becomes a divine garment for all to don. Keith, do you see the glorious pattern I am constructing here? I say, I think you are talking about unity. Yes, the mighty power of all working together to benefit the all, to bring about change. It should not be hard for anyone to see that 2 is mightier than 1, 3 is mightier than 2, 4 is mightier than 3, to the infinity that is God, 1 who is the zero principle. Tonight is center of light hero, back to zero. Faith not only describes belief in a particular religion, there you go, Kelly, it also conveys one's hope for a particular outcome. There you go, Kelly. Those who assume that results will come through blind faith cannot see how the power to manifest only springs from absolute knowing. Zero. The heart, the cosmic womb, the stargate, the sacred heart, the garden, the kingdom. Yet they are willing to gamble that their expectations will pay off, that they will hit life's jackpot without realizing that they have nothing to back up their bet. A believer hopes that his or her life will happen. A knower makes it happen by having the faith-supported gumption to go about living it. For some, their belief can be a crutch for laziness. But if you wanted to, belief can easily become the catalyst to expand you into absolute knowing. It's about you. Faith can also be applied to the principle of believing that there is something higher than you. This is but a metaphor because there is nothing higher than you. Democrat, Republican, I have to make a choice. Many will say this sounds like blasphemy. I know that pondering such a thought may frighten many and may put religious leaders into a state of God panic. So to them, spirit entreats. How can such a beautiful thought about the divine nature of all generate such fear? And I say, well, haven't many religions taught that we are less than divine beings? Just because they say you are inferior does not mean that you are. I have created no one above or below another. I do not separate nor favor anything, nor am I for or opposed to anything. Democrat, Republican, this, that, or the other. If I operated this way, I would not be the unity that I am. I am. To clear up this long-held misconception is the purpose of our transcription, Keith. That is to help you all see things through the eyes of love. And I say, so what is it like to see and be in this supreme state? Spirit says simply divine. So crystal clear is my vision that everywhere I look, all I see is me. I am not the supreme being. I am supreme being. And my beingness permeates everything in creation like light moving through glass. And I ask the question, is everything crystalline in structure? Spirit says, yes, exactly. From my mind, all information passes through fiber optic branches to manifest everything, everywhere, all at once, illuminating me as the source of all that is. By purifying that which is within you, that is clouded and constricted by fear, when you correct this, you too will come to see and be in this state. And I say, what a great session this was for me. I do believe I have much more clarity now. Spirit says, well, Keith, I am very pleased to hear that, because if this chapter from Homecoming was not about providing clarity, what would be the point? Clarity. Acronym C. Call upon God in times of confusion. L. Love is the power. Love is all there is. A. Allow and accept yourself and all people. R. Raise your vibrations by living my truths. I. Intend to marry your God self completely. T. Trust that all things will unfold accordingly, according to why you. It is all about you. Where there is clarity, there is peace. CLARITY. Clarity. What you think is happening isn't. Stop fighting yourself. Or you fighting yourself. But you see, I want my party to win. Your party will never win. If you have delegated, selected a party, you're actually not at the real party. The real party is in the garden of your soul, which is watching the unfoldment of this beautiful divine lotus flower happen. If you get butt hurt or angry, that's okay. It's called being human. But when you're done being butt hurt or angry, be done with it. Stop wallowing in it and swallowing it. It will take you into a current that you believe what is happening is real. Look up Project Bluebeam. Total different subject, same point. There's coming a time where it's very possible that the factions, the powers at be, are going to mislead you to fake what seems to be real, an alien invasion. What are you going to do with that? It's going to be so convincing. Technology is so convincing, you will have no idea what the truth is. How would I know that? Because I'm in touch with the truth that says these events are coming. So now you have leverage. It's changing. Gonna be right back. See you shortly. Tonight is Central of Light Hero. Becoming noble. Becoming admired for your achievements and blessings of what you've done.
Remember that all things are possible. You must choose to be accountable, responsible, enough to believe, and open your heart to receive.
rise above and look at your life, and you see the life you live. Can you be surprised that it all turned out this way and not the way you planned? It's about what you know and what you understand. Choice, life's a choice. It's a choice. Your life is a choice. Choice, life's a choice. It's a choice. when you visualize. It's about what you choose that you'll realize. Choice, life's a choice. It's a choice. Your life is a choice. Choice, life's a choice. It's a choice. Your life is a choice. Now it's time for you to plan out your life, seeing what you do by your own design. It's all up to you to make it what you can. It's of your own free will. What don't you understand? Choice, life's a choice. It's a choice. Your life is a choice. Choice, life's a choice. It's a choice. Your life is a choice. Choice, life's a choice. It's a choice. Your life is a choice. Choice, life's a choice. It's a choice. Make a choice.
Welcome back to Center Light. Good to see all you sexy human creatures. Oh my God, you're so delicious. Let me change some music. I think I'm going to go inside. There we go. Center of Light hero. Look up the definition of hero. Noble qualities. Becoming a better human being every day. And it's not just about becoming better as if you're going to be nicer to people, which it is. Being nicer to yourself, which is what it's all about. And you do that by understanding the split, which is you as a center, zero focal point between the split. You see, all this time when you thought you were whole, you had multiple personalities. We all have multiple personalities, do you not? Do you not dress this way for this occasion? Dress that way for that occasion? You're wearing the garb and the mask, playing the game. What game were you playing? If you don't like the game you were playing, Mr. and Mrs. Milton Bradley, stop playing it. If you're pissed off at Donald Trump, stop playing the game. If you're pissed off at Joe Biden, stop playing the game. If you're pissed off at this and this and that, stop playing the game. Play it until you had enough, but do it consciously so when you're done, you're done. Versus continually being mad about something that goes absolutely nowhere. If you believe God is omnipresent, if you believe, experienced even, in fact, God is omnipresent, then God is in control, even in the politicians you don't like. You can't have it both ways. You can only have one thought at a time, one experience at a time. If you believe God is omnipresent and you don't like said person, then you're mad for no reason. How does that taste on your tongue? Not so sweet, is it? But it's bittersweet because there's a truth in that that is honey, and it wants to give you the milk so that you can cross the bridge to your soul. If you believe God is omnipresent, then there is no wrong politician. Though we play in the human arena, there's a lot of nonsense flying around. You have to find the sense, which is you, which it takes every sense that you can fire off. Your eyes, your smell, your taste, your touch, your feeling, your sixth sense, that intuition. Well, Keith, I'm not sure I believe in that. Yes, you do. You believe in the sixth sense no matter who you are. There's no way that you can deny that you were thinking about a song and you turned it on your radio and there it was. There's no way you can deny that you had this experience in your life, depending especially how old you are even in your infinite youth. Something you thought and it happened immediately. Well, Keith, that seems like coincidence. Exactly. Two things are coinciding as one experience. And that one experience is you as the one experiencing the divine language speaking to you. Doesn't feel so good, does it? But yet it feels like a Band-Aid. And a massage puts you responsible, puts you in charge of your life. Donald Trump, in all his buffoonery, is moved by the hand of God. Let me say that again. Let me get you all nice and pissed off. Donald Trump, in all his buffoonery, is moved by the hand of God. Buffoonery wasn't a judgment. It's an assessment about his character and how he acts and brings things forth in his way of being. It's a definition in Webster's. Look it up. Joe Biden, in all his pedophilianess, is moved by mostly the mind, but yet beyond the mind, he's moved by the puppeteering of God, the zero principle that motivates and moves everything in the universe. If you believe that God is omnipresent. So now what becomes present for all of us, and this simple deduction, reduction, looking at things as they are honestly, with clarity, suddenly through that silence, the new world appears. That's the new world. Don't expect anything to happen out there, but expect everything to happen in here before the anything out there will ever make sense to you. That is valueless. Hello, MasterCard. Do you see? If you believe God is omnipresent, then everything is motivated by the divine. It's called divine sport, or lila, as it's said in the Hindi way. The new world has arrived. Woo! Woo! Some people are still on the train. Congratulations. At least you're moving forward with a powerful momentum. The question is, where is your momentum? Is it still complaining about Trump, Biden, or do you simply see the charade for what it is? In the past, we can see it as a way of describing an idea that we had some control about it. We still do, and we still don't. Now we really do, and we really don't. Sounds like word salad. Good. I got some truth dressing for you. The gate is completely open, and what you choose will insert you immediately into the experience. And what you choose will insert you immediately into the gate. It's a flip. But it's not only just two. There is always three. Listen to me very carefully, please. There's always three. Always three. Now the three, the third component, which is actually refines, rebirths us back into the zero, and you become the hero, is the Trinity. There's always three. Who is this third component? The being, the you that you are, that is seeing the Biden or the Trump, the Democrat or the Republican ticket. You are the ticket. She's got a ticket to ride. She don't care. Same. Do you understand? My beautiful cat. She's got her arm through the door. She wants her dad. Here we go. Let's see what happens. All right, Crystal, here we come. Wow. What you doing, boo-boo? Can I show you something? Of course not. So everyone, good to see you. Keith Anthony Blanchard here, Yanava. Crystal, what you doing, pumpkin? Gotcha. Everybody say hi to the Queen Sheba. Crystal. Sweet girl. I'm going to throw her on the bed. Good to see you. Everyone, Keith Anthony Blanchard here. Tomorrow night, let me take this time to look on my calendar. Tomorrow night is Center of Light Radio, and I'm going to be interviewing Martin Wells. What am I going to be interviewing Martin Wells about? Let me grab that. I spoke to this gentleman today. We did a sound check. I don't have that with me. Martin Wells, he's from the UK. Very endowed spiritual guy. Everyone that Gavin Lee Davies sends me is fluent with the tongue, forever young, living in the spirit. Kelly says, hi, Crystal. Hello, beautiful Elaine. Debbie says, hi, Crystal. She's about to get into some cray-cray. Hello, Kate. Oh. But he's a lizard. Some people like lizards. I always say if you want to see God, give a kid an ice cream cone or a lizard. That's my girl. Good to see you. Thank you, baby. I think I'm going to fall inside. That's the place. No words can be said. That's the place. It's not about just meditating, which you're invited, supported in doing. There is another place beyond the meditation, and it's the simple, nothing at all needs to be said. And in the nothing, you become the hero. Tonight is Center of Light Hero. Back to zero, back to the nothing. Your meditation only serves you insofar as you release yourself from the fact that you are meditation or meditating. It will serve you greatest that in the nothing you find yourself meditative. There's nothing you have to do. Sort of like this, just nothing. If you're waiting for thoughts to come, or even listen to this, please. If you're even waiting for guidance to come, you're not living in the nothing, the zero. Well, am I not supposed to hear guidance? Not if you're expecting something when you're in the nothing. Nothing is the goal. Zero. Become the hero. The human hero. Well, I don't understand. You're not supposed to understand. It's not meant for you to understand. It's meant for it to integrate into you so that you finally, at last, stand under something that is beyond all understanding. Do you understand? That is the greatest picture anyone can ever paint for you, to you, about the garden. It is truly completely nothing. Not an expectation of even guidance. Are you not guided already? Does not the breath of God beat your heart, move in and out of you every time you inhale and exhale? Soham. Soham. Soham it is. Are you conscious of that very Soham breath that sustains what you call your life? See? Do you see? If you see, then you're quiet. As long as there's noise and ideas moving through the mind, you are not. Though you are graduating, as you grab a lot of those choices that represent higher possibilities for yourself, and yet you are acknowledged as the hero in the zero, which is nobility, achieving your awards and being recognized by those who see you graduating, The true hero doesn't even care about any of that. It's the zero. If you have a single iota of a thought beyond that, you have shifted out of true reality. It can be tough, right? Try your best. Do your best. Be your best. That is nobility. That is becoming the hero. You are loved beyond measure. It is my pleasure to be in this treasure trove together we call reality. Tomorrow night, Center of Light Radio, actually tomorrow day, 2 p.m. Central Time, my interview with Martin Wells from the UK about his beautiful book. I'll be seeing you soon. Beautifully look. Stop expecting anything. It'll be your curse, your nightmare, and I swear to you, your night will not go well. Just be open. Be open to be able to understand that you are moving in a current sea. In this current, do you see your value, your currency? And choose to no longer be a rock, stifling your growth. It's not about Democrat or Republican. You can lean into one of those arenas about how you choose to vote. But you raise yourself to the highest possibility when you vote every day simply to be in love. No signature, no electronic ballot, no writing on a piece of paper with your name is ever going to change that fact. How do you vote? You are the president of the United States of America. Not the president, the presence. America represents everyone, that which is deserving of its birthright of liberty. Every being in the universe seeks eternal liberation. Every being in the universe. You, my friend, as a human being, are the apex of creation. What an amazing space you're in. Every being wants to be human, and here we all sit, being just that. And we have the opportunity to expand beyond the that of it all and become the all of that in its fullest glory. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. You're loved beyond measure.